We are gathered here today to witness Ryan and Vinny together in his first marriage. Let's be excited for the third significant world these students found out this man is not mine. The third container.
Angle?
Yep, you got it. You're good.
So you got it. You're good. That's angle?
No, I didn't see it. It was there. Thank you. Today, the two of you are making a lifelong commitment to share the rest of your lives. Your relationship is synchronized to the point of these two individual containers, each representing all that you were, all that you are, and all that you have revealed. Each one holds its own unique great character. This is another and be really without a new when two are blended together to present an entirely new, extraordinary relationship. Each man the life that each of you have experienced until now individually will hereafter and inseparably united. for the two sands are now one. This would be strange to say can never be separated and poured again into their individual components, so in your marriage too. Jenny and Brian, having considered all that love and marriage entail, I ask that you each now make your personal vows to each other. Jenny? Okay, sorry, I thought you were ready. Sorry, Lex.
Are you good?
That's even better. That's even better. I love that. Speak up.
Okay. All pressure. You and everyone here knows that I'm a very indecisive person. I have 2 bachelor's degrees because I couldn't decide what career I wanted. I make you pick out every movie you watch and deciding where and what to eat. But one decision that never took a second thought at all was that I'm so insanely in love with you. When I accidentally drunk snap almost a year ago, I had no idea I was at the beginning of the best thing to ever happen. I love our relationship, and I love to always sing random dirty songs to you all day. I love that you hold my hand in the car, and I promise to hold it for the rest of my life. I love your eyes, and I promise to always argue back when you tell me that mine are the most beautiful. Yours are definitely the best. And that's why my sand in our sand ceremony is supposed to replicate your eyes. I love how amazing of a dad you have been for all our babies, and it's so obvious they all love you. I promise always to let you give as many things as you want to do. We haven't spent more than 3 months apart since you moved in with me. We haven't spent more than 3 hours apart since you moved in with me in June, and even when I do go to work, I usually end up calling you and talking to you the whole time I'm at work because I miss you so much. I promise to always pretend to cry when I have to leave you and kiss you like it's the last time I'll ever see you. I promise to never go to bed upset with you, and I promise to always cherish every moment with you. And above all, I promise to love you until the day I die. None of these are even hard promises to make because loving you is as easy as breathing. I love you now and forever. Happy birthday.
Yeah, how do I top that? I told you I'd fucking cry. Baby. When you know, you know. We both never thought that one. Ever since I met you and dated you, I turned my whole world upside down. Earth stands still when I'm with you. Everything else seems to be good. I promise to always love you. To always make your favorite. I promise to always cover you at night. And always do my promise. I will always support you in every decision you ever make. As this indecisive as you are, if you want to get 1,000,000 degrees, I'll be right there by your side. But most of all, I will always love you in the house. That's all. I love you.
I now ask you both to affirm your wedding vows. Jenny, first mate. Do you take Brian, the captain, to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forwards, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live? Brian, the captain, do you take your first mate to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. Now be you, Jenny and Brian. Don't drop them. are a symbol of your love and evidence that you are never alone. But carry each other with you in everything you do. Jenny, please place this ring on Brian's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I marry your ass.
With this ring, I marry your ass!
Brian, please place this ring on Jenny's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I marry your ass.
With this ring, I marry your ass.
Jenny, Brian, Captain First Mate, you have begun your marriage here today by speaking these vows. And you will continue to live it in the days and years to come, standing by each other during all sweet and bitter of life. We recognize and respect these vows you have made here on this day before each one of us as a witness. Therefore, it is my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Brian, you may now kiss the bride.